This is SSP TV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
A representative from PennDOT talks about a paving project in our area, and he has some important DMV information to share as well. That story and more next. Welcome everyone, I'm Ken Kara. I thank you for watching and I hope you're having a great day. Now let's get to why we're all here. Today's information from SSP TV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. 2 new deaths from COVID-19 were reported in our 3-county area in the latest COVID-19 case numbers from the State Department of Health. 19 total new cases were reported across our 3 counties, 12 in Luzerne, 5 in Schuylkill, and 2 in Carbon. Pennsylvania had a total of 410 new cases reported Wednesday to make the total number of cases 76,846, with 48 new deaths reported. The total number of deaths from COVID-19 in Pennsylvania is 6,062. Who can terminate a disaster emergency declaration? That's the question being debated by lawmakers in Pennsylvania. The Pennsylvania House and Senate, both controlled by Republicans, passed a resolution yesterday. The resolution would override Governor Tom Wolf's coronavirus disaster declaration and direct the governor to issue an executive order or proclamation ending the state of disaster emergency. The governor first issued the disaster emergency on March 6th and then renewed it on June 3rd. Republican lawmakers claim that the governor has no authority to veto the resolution. The governor is expected to do just that. According to the governor, only he can terminate the disaster emergency. Governor Tom Wolf gave the okay today for sports to start back up in counties in the yellow and green phases of reopening. This includes high school sports. Schools must have an athletic health and safety plan in place that follows Department of Education guidance for reopening schools. In the yellow phase, events are limited to 25 people and 250 or 50% of capacity in the green phase. We've posted more on this story on our Facebook page. Yesterday was a very special day at Fritzingertown Senior Living Community in Drums. It was graduation day, sort of. Residents and staff members invited graduates from their families to take part in a mock commencement ceremony outside of Fritzingertown. Executive Director Paula Hahn says the day included great-grandchildren of residents, relatives of staff, and some of the employees. The honorees from Hazleton area, MMI Preparatory, Marian Catholic, and Crestwood High Schools came all decked out in their caps and gowns. The residents and staff came outside to watch as the students processed around the parking lot and even did a cap toss. A big congratulations to all members of the class of 2020. Life feels like we're in a construction zone right now. Stop, go, this lane is open, that one is closed. Well, here to give us some clarity on the actual roads and some of the vehicle laws and services in Pennsylvania is our Lisa Sugart and Mike Toludo of PennDOT.
I'm pleased to welcome back via Zoom our good friend Mike Toludo, who is the Safety Press Officer for PennDOT. Mike, I know a lot of changes are being made, very important information for our viewers, especially for the Department of Motor Vehicles, the DMV. So tell us what's happening now that we're in the yellow phase of reopening.
Well, the first thing, now that we're in the yellow phase, more people are going to be out there, so you still have to follow the rules of the road. That's the most important thing. For the DMV, they're going to start doing the testing again, starting on this past Monday. They started the testing in Hanover and Hazleton, and they will be, right now, up to June 20th, they're going to be taking appointments for the people that had to cancel or reschedule from during the closing. So and then on June 20th, it'll be open to the general public so they can start making their appointments for the testing. And one thing, the examiner will not be in the car.
That's an important point to make, that when they go to take their test now, only the driver will be in the car, not the person testing them, right? So explain that.
Well, yeah, the driver's going to be outside the car. I mean, they still got to do the test, but they will not be traveling on the road.
And Mike, if my driver's license needs to be renewed, I don't have to go to the DMV. I can do it online, right?
You could renew it online, and you could use the picture they have on file for you.
So that's definitely a convenience as well.
Right, and if you've already got the picture card, you have to go in. If you got the picture card, you have to go in and get your picture taken.
Now, I know you said too, because we're opening up and more people going to work and traveling, you're worried to make sure that the bicyclists out there and the pedestrians are safe, and everybody else driving as well, because now the traffic's going to be increasing again.
Well, yes, during that, we're gone to the yellow stage and starting to open up. More people are going to be back on the road again. And a lot of people are using bicycles and walking and during this time. So we just need to be careful out there. If there's a bicycle or motorcyclist out there, just to make sure you follow the rules of the road. As always, buckle up. Do not text and drive. And even if you're taking your children up, make sure they're in the proper child safety seat. That's important too. So we don't want to even also ignore that fact.
Always great information. There's some paving also coming to our area that you wanted to alert all the travelers about.
Where 81 and 80 meet at 93, they're going to be paving on the southbound from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. for about 7 to 8 weeks. And then when they're done there, they're going to be doing the northbound. So there's going to be, for the next 2 or 3 months, there's going to be some paving work.
We're glad to see that things are opening up again, but we want to make sure everybody stays safe. So they need to pay attention on what's open and what they need to do so that they're driving safely in Pennsylvania. Thanks, Mike.
Oh, thank you. And if they want to contact us, they could just call PennDOT and we can give them any information they need.
Thank you, Lisa, for that story. And a quick note that paving project mentioned on Route 93 has already started.
Time now for weather on SSP TV News.
There's a hazardous weather outlook for our area from the National Weather Service. Thunderstorms are possible tonight, and some of the storms could produce damaging winds and large hail. Here's our full forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, a 70% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy with a low of 69 degrees. New rainfall amounts between 1/2 and 3/4 of an inch possible. Then on Thursday, showers and thunderstorms likely before 1 p.m., then a chance of showers. Cloudy, then gradually becoming mostly sunny, high of 78 degrees, 60% chance of precipitation. New rainfall amounts between 1/10 and 1/4 of an inch possible. Thursday night mostly clear, low of 55. Friday is sunny with a high of 77. At night mostly clear with a low of 53 degrees. Saturday is mostly sunny with a high of 70 degrees. Saturday night partly cloudy with a low of 51. Sunday a 30% chance of showers after 2 p.m., partly sunny with a high of 71. And Sunday night a 30% chance of showers, mostly cloudy with a low of 55 degrees. Coming up, how you can celebrate the class of 2020 in our area with a program called Adopt a Senior. And in sports, this Hazleton Area High School senior had her work on the field, in the classroom, and in the community rewarded. We'll get to know the 2020 Gatorade Pennsylvania Softball Player of the Year, Marissa Trivalpiece. Plus, Kent Jackson has another outdoor exploring segment. The 2020 Carbon County Fair and the 2020 Schuylkill County Fair have been canceled due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The 2021 Carbon County Fair is set for August 9th through the 13th, and the 2021 Schuylkill County Fair will take place August 2nd through the 7th. For more information, visit their Facebook pages. And here's the weekend worship schedule from SSP TV. The Mass for Inspiration is on Saturday at 3 p.m., 4 p.m., and 6 p.m., and on Sunday at 7 a.m., 9 a.m., 12 p.m., and 6 p.m., and you can watch anytime at SSPTV.com. SSP TV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of Reverend Peter D. Mangini, 65, of Hazleton. Mass of Christian burial will be celebrated Saturday at 10 a.m. at St. Gabriel's Church in Hazleton. Bishop Joseph Bambara of the Scranton Diocese will officiate the Mass. Family may call from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. at the church. Social distancing will be practiced and masks are required. Farrow Funeral Services in Hazleton is handling arrangements. Tonight's social news has been brought to you by Harmon Funeral Homes and Crematory. For information, call 570-788-0977 or go to harmonfuneral.com.